What a beautiful song.
Thank you so much. There you go. So, appreciation all around and, well, pleasurable appreciation. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Farah Khan. Would you like to share? Well, could we get a mic for Farah? Easier. Thank you. Thank you for being here with us, Farah.
The pleasure is all mine.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us at the start before we get into our Q&A about your journey with Magnum?
I just want to say that this collection and this collaboration was a totally pleasurable one for me because I truly take pleasure seriously. And I hope you love what I have created because it's a lot of passion, a lot of love, and a lot of art. Thank you.
Perfectly said. Would you like to share your thoughts and ideas behind crafting a collection like this? I mean, bringing jewelry and Magnum together. What were you thinking when you did it?
Well, when Magnum came to me and we thought of doing something like this, what actually matched was the inherent commitment to craftsmanship that we both had, expert craftsmanship. And I would say it's a confluence between artistry and passion, and above all, pleasure. Because I took Magnum's richness, decadence of richness of colors and flavors, and being a chocolate lover myself, I got inspired and I used chocolate diamonds, caramel enameled, caramel flavored enamel in the jewelry, and I took the FK eye of detailing and craftsmanship. And I would say I put together a state-of-art collection that had a lot of shimmer, shine, and sparkle. And one that the jewelry would remind you of being playful and you take pleasure seriously, because I'm very passionate about what I do, and I don't love to design, I live to design. So I actually lived this collection, and I'm so happy with the way it showed up.
I love that line, I don't love to design, I live to design. That's Farah Khan for you. Besides such an indulgent and pleasurable collection, you've also come up with extremely decadent names. Would you like to tell us something about how that came about? I love the names of all her pieces.
Well, when we designed this collection, it was very important for me to name the collection and name each of the pieces in the collection, because I wanted every jewelry piece to remind you of that bite of ice cream that you take when you enjoy Magnum ice cream. And so I named it, and the first one was the brooch. It's a beautiful chocolate enamel and chocolate diamond and white diamond brooch, and we've actually created with a bite of Magnum using the FK motive. I named it Luscious because it's very luscious when you look at it. The ring, which is 2 different flavors of Magnum ice cream, we named Bliss. And the necklace that I'm wearing, which has the Magnum motive on it, the M, and at the back you have an FK signature motive. I named Divine because that's how I feel when I eat chocolate ice cream. and the earrings I'm wearing also, I named them Tempt because I think each one of us is always tempted to eat ice cream. I don't know about all of you, but I'm definitely tempted. And so we decided that we'd have names which remind you of the pleasure you get when you bite into your favorite Magnum ice cream.
That's beautiful, and looking at those earrings, I don't know what I want to do more, wear them or bite into Magnum ice cream. It's all decadent and pleasurable, but you did have a muse for this entire collection, didn't you? Would you like to tell us about her?
So I had this idea in my head, and I said, now I need a muse, one who would wear it well, and someone who I would relate to. And I thought of Kalki, because Kalki is like chocolate, you know. She's very, very warm. She's very, very real, and you know, when I look at her, I just melt because she just makes me want to just give her a tight hug. And she's also very playful and someone who's beautiful inside out. So I want to thank Magnum for introducing me to Kalki in real life for this collection. When I met her, I actually behaved like I was starstruck. I went and said to her, I said, I love you. I just have to say I love you. And I think she was amused that someone like me just kept saying, I love you, I love you. But she really inspired me, and her journey in the movies and who she is as a person fits perfectly well with the tagline, takes pleasure seriously, because she's doing something she truly loves. And so is Magnum, and so am I. So I think it's a perfect fit.
Very well said. I'm just going to cut down my introduction because that's perfect. All right, then let's call upon a lady who truly personifies this one-of-a-kind collection.
Nancy, how are you?
Very good, and so good to have you here on stage with us, and such a pleasure to see you adorn and pull off this jewelry, be her muse. But of course, taking pleasure seriously begins with Magnum. You have two Magnum women here, and we had a Magnum song as well. So let's get our Magnums onto stage.
I think we've had, how many ice creams this morning?
I think I've had about 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Should we tell them about the shoot? I had 10 ice creams on one day, full ones.
Sugar high.
And yeah, I enjoyed it actually. I didn't complain. So I bit into 24 and ate 10.
You guys can carry on. I've got my hands full.
Oh, what will I talk with then?
Uh-oh.
Did you get that moment on camera? Amazing.
The hair has to go. I'd say they've done well. I have.
One more? I mean, you want more of this? Because if you keep things long, I'm going to eat them melt also. Take a bite? You want us to take a bite? Okay, ready? Here we go. Ready? Go.
Help them out with the trees. The ice cream's just going to melt quite a bit, so let's just, we'll give you a lot of solo pictures later.
You guys must have some ice cream, by the way. It's amazing.
So that's the phenomenal ice cream. This is the collection. I have to ask you, pleasure, seriously, or secret sins?
Secret sins? Well, I don't know why people associate pleasure with sin. I think...
Which is why I gave you options.
No, I think that pleasure should be taken seriously and celebrated. And, you know, I think you can't take pleasure, I mean, you can't give pleasure if you don't take pleasure. So I think it's a very important part of life.
That's perfectly said, and kind of like our motto here this afternoon as well. But let's talk about the collection. How does it feel being Farah's muse and wearing that beautiful brooch and, of course, the other pieces in the collection?
Well, it's very flattering, and it's been amusing as well to like work with each other, because we've had these ice cream disasters and we've had a lot of fun just eating ice cream. And you know, I think Farah has a very, very exuding positive energy, and just like this music. That's a great ringtone, by the way, whoever's got that. I think I want to get that ringtone.
I'm just really glad that didn't happen in the middle of my song.
In the middle of your song. Yeah, that's true. But no, I think the collection is beautiful. I think it's exquisite. It's got a lot of subtlety to it. It's easy to wear, both evening wear and daytime. I like the fact that she's taken this playful element from Magnum and ice cream and in the enjoyment of ice cream into jewelry. And yeah, it's been a pleasure to wear it.
Yeah, this is just the jewelry sounding as delicious as the ice cream right now.
Yes.
But which is your absolute favorite piece? Do you have one, and do you know the name?
Farah is wearing the earrings that I think are beautiful. They're called Tempt, and I think she could tempt anyone with those earrings.
Wow, they are beautiful. This is what I said. So finally, what is the one pleasure you take really, really seriously?
Well, I really enjoy being on stage, and I think, you know, right now, being on stage is great. But generally, being in theater, being on stage in front of a live audience is the moment I'm the most present. I'm very much in that present moment. I'm not thinking about anything else, and that for me is pleasure, to be in the moment.
And we are in the moment, as Kalki pointed out. There's a lot that goes into crafting a masterpiece, and Farah has managed to make us believe in the beauty of fine artistry. You know why I absolutely love the pendant, right? The M is just perfect on it. I would now like to invite onto stage Mr. Himanshu Kanwar. Good to have you here, and let's just get right to it. Could you tell us more about your point of view, Magnum's views on this collaboration between you and Farah and Kalki?
Yeah, for us, you know, Magnum goes beyond just being an ice cream. For us, it's more like a philosophy, and which is that a day without pleasure is a day lost. And we talk for people, and we talk to people who believe in the same philosophy. And that's why, you know, a Magnum, we say, is not made, it's not manufactured, it's really crafted. It's crafted with the best ingredients, it's crafted by the best chocolate chefs in the world. And, and therefore we also then collaborate with people who believe in the same philosophy, and that's why we are here with Farah. She's one of the finest, craftsmen in her own field, and she takes, her passion, her art with the same sort of seriousness that we take our products with. So, great to have this partnership, and great to have Kalki as the muse. I'm sure Farah's made a great choice there. So, yeah, really happy to have all of us here. It's a sort of confluence of everything that Magnum and Farah stand for.
Confluence of a lot of craftsmanship and genius, I must say. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Farah Khan, Kalki Koechlin, and Himanshu Kanwar, as we celebrate pure craftsmanship while taking pleasure seriously, as you know.
Also, what a pleasure to hear you sing, Manasi. Yes. Always.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Amazing.
Thank you so much.
I want that song, by the way.
Lovely. I'm going to send you one. This has made my day. So I will go grab my Magnums backstage and indulge. The floor is open, ladies and gentlemen, now for you to ask your questions.
Guys, actually, I think Kalki has to leave. She has a flight to catch.
Flight to catch. So if you have any burning questions that are melting in your mouth, now is the time to ask them. And I'll take 2 or 3 questions. Anybody? Photo खींचना है? ठीक है. Let's take some photos then. All right.
I'm also going to... Yeah, I'm coming in. Thank you. Kalki, there's one question for you. Please, go ahead, ask it quickly. Ask it. Who's on the mic, lady? Ask your question quickly.
Kalki, can you just come down for a small common bite with all of us? Small...
a comment?
Common bite.
A common point?
Bite, common bite?
Yes.
Nearby.
I'm really sorry, but I'm going to miss my flight. I really can't.
कल की गली बॉय की शूट ऑलमोस्ट खत्म हो चुकी है. किस तरह की हाँ जी खत्म हो चुकी है. किस तरह की फिल्म है और किस तरह का रोल होगा आपका?
It's about Dharavi slum rapping. Some of the boys like Divine, Nazy, Kambhari, have written some amazing lyrics for the film. Of course, Ranveer Singh is playing a rapper. I'm playing a music producer who helps him with one of the songs. Yes, it's really fun. Alia Bhatt is also in the film, and it'll be out early next year. Thank you. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bye, bye, bye. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kalki Koechlin.